Yeah, so Broncos play a lot of tight games, man. And as long as they got Bo Nix, both teams may be in the game. That's the thing. But they got a pretty good defense. Bo Nix actually, hey man, I'm gonna take a shot at Bo Nix every week. If you're new here, and if you're a Bo Nix fan, if you're part of his family, I'm sorry, I just don't like the guy, man. Not as a person, just as a football player. I don't think he's that good, man. But he did. What's up, and welcome back to Cover 2 with
BeeWoo
EarlKnowsItAll and BeeWoo, man. Week 14 of the season, man. Things are starting to shape up. We're seeing teams eliminated from the playoffs, unfortunately. We're seeing some seeding change and had a lot of good battles for first place this week, man. But before we do any of that, man, how are you doing, man? What's going on with you this week, man?
Man, I'm doing outstanding. A lot has changed from, you said we in week 15 right now, and a lot of things have changed for us, the picture of what we were looking for to see with this season. But here we is, man. It's almost playoff time. Things is heating up. NFC, AFC battles heating up. Some familiar faces probably won't be in this dance.
Crazy, man. Yeah. This we talked about last week, man. This has been one of the most unpredictable seasons in recent memory anyway. And yeah, like you said, the staples, the folks that you look to see. One, Mr. Patrick Mahomes, and the Chiefs, Andy Reid, Baltimore and Lamar Jackson. Buffalo, they've been wishy-washy. Like, it's a lot of new blood that we seeing in that that's up at the top. New England with a new cast of characters, Vrabel and Drake May. And of course, we've been talking about Denver and Sean Payton, our old friend from the Saints, and Bo Nix. Those are now the quote-unquote powerhouses in the division, man. I mean, in the conference. So, yeah, it's crazy, man. It's crazy. And even though it's starting to clear up a little bit, we got a little bit of clarity. It's still, this thing gonna come down to the last week of the season from what it's looked like. And man, the folks, what's my boy, man, in the NFL offices who put the schedules together and stuff, they know how to make a good soap opera, man. It seems like every single year they put these games up there and it's forecasting like, oh, no matter how it shakes out, you can put it in the bag, shake it up. And the last couple games come, it's gonna be something to talk about, man. And we heading that way again.
Yes. Yeah, shout out to the guys of the NFL putting the scheduling together. They definitely, like you said, create a soap opera made for TV drama every year towards this time of year. It always heats up, man. It always heats up.
And it's still
Players Association got.
Yep, still a lot of teams in it, man. Still a lot of teams in it. Some of the teams we talked about not being in it may not be in it, man. But first and foremost, we want to start with, I guess, maybe the game of the night of the week, man. One of the games anyway. Packers and Bears going at it, man. Battle for first place in the NFC North. We ain't gonna give you behind the scenes stuff. I know BeeWoo itching. I can see it on his face, y'all. He's itching to get y'all the behind the scenes look, but I'm gonna jump in front of him though. Packers get a bit
man. Hey man. Hey, y'all probably already know. If you know Earl Knows It All, you probably already know he's been a Bears fan since let's see, Otis Anderson.
Yeah, there you go, man. Yeah. Mike Singletary, man. Richard
Mike Singletary. Yeah, Jim McMahon. All of them guys.
Y'all know Jim Harbaugh, one of my favorite players, man. So when old Captain Jim was out there with them Bears, man, my guy, man. Muscles of the midway, man. Yeah. Nah, but I jokingly said that, but I do really like the Bears a lot, man. I like the youth that they have. I like their running game first and foremost. They're a tough team, man. And even though they lost their game 28-21, Packers in first place now, but I saw some things I like with the Bears though, man. Good running game with Swift, and then I'm gonna butcher the other rookie running back's name, but yeah, they got a good 1-2 punch at the running game. Caleb Williams he's very slippery, man. Very athletic, can get out of the way. Now, the one thing that has some trouble with him is sometimes he get a little too creative, and that may be why they lost the game, because he had DJ Moore underneath on the pass that he threw the interception to kind of end the game, and he tried to go for the big play, but I can respect the guy that likes to take a little gamble every now and then, man. You gotta take a shot at it, and it was one-on-one coverage. He just didn't really make a good throw, but that could have been a big play for them, man. So they lose that game, but it's a lot I like about it. I like Ben Johnson too, man. Ben Johnson, who came from the Detroit Lions, seems to be doing a good job with the Bears, man. But I jokingly, like I said I'm the Bears are a team I'm looking at, man. So we'll see. I'm gonna keep my eye on them, man. I like to keep my options open, man. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, I mean, I was, the Bears are, a nice team to watch. I'll say that. But Caleb Williams, he kind of did what I expected for him to do in this game, and he threw a pick, and a big moment in the game that cost his team the game ultimately. But the Packers, needed this win. They needed this win. Because the sizzle, the cheese has started to melt on the Packers. So
that's the thing, though. So right now they're the 2 seed in the NFC, and it's funny how after that first Thursday night game, man, and the season started and all that, and we saw the Packers. I mean, well, not first Thursday night, the first game of the season, Sunday night game. I think they played, and Michael Parsons came out, looked good, and we were like, man, Packers may be the team to beat. You kind of come back now, and they right there with the Rams is one of the teams to beat. So that's why I say this season's been so unpredictable, a lot of ups and downs, but you kind of get to it, shake it up in the bag, and the Packers right back there. A lot of people I've been hearing all season kind of maybe not be the biggest fan of Jordan Love, but he outplayed Caleb Williams in this game yesterday, man. That was kind of the difference. He had 3 TDs. He did throw an interception, but he was more stable or more consistent than what Caleb Williams was. And Josh Jacobs, tough running back. They got back one of their receivers as well, Watson. He had a big game, Christian Watson. So the Packers could be one of those teams, man. That could be the right there at the end of it. I still kind of keeping things open, man. And we're gonna get into it a little bit later on because it's a big game going on as we record. Man, sometimes you gotta, walk away, love them and leave them, man, and let it go. And if it comes back to you, it's meant to be, man. So, I'll just say that. I'll put this out there that way, man. One of my other teams, man, who, since I get accused of having all these teams, my Ravens got robbed, BeeWoo, man. Ravens got robbed.
I watched it, I did catch that game, and I had to go check this highlight out after you told me about what was going on, what had took place, and that game-winning touchdown was definitely a robbery. I mean, you see guys get 2 feet in on a jump pass back of the end zone, and then they fall out the end zone. Like you're talking about a guy needed to make a football move in the end. Like,
what kind of move was he gonna make? Like, what does he need to do? You want him to kick his leg like Michael Jackson? Like, what you want to do?
I mean, I do not, because the ball had broke the plane.
That's it.
I
caught it.
He got 2 feet down, and that's it. There's nothing else.
Once the ball breaks the plane, the play is over with, man. Like, what are we talking about? So I don't understand that. And like you said, the 2 feet down. So it'd be different if he caught the ball and then fell on the ground, never got his feet, and the ball hit the ground when he fell. He caught it and was standing up with the ball in his hands. Like, I don't know what else you got to do to consider it to be a catch. I mean, silly of me, I thought I knew what a catch was, and then the Dez Bryant thing happened, and we didn't know what the catch was then, and now we still don't know what the catch is. I guess it just keep changing ever so often, man. So yeah, that was crazy. Now I will say this as a Ravens fan on this show, even though they did get robbed, the Ravens just don't got it, man. It was probably gonna end very quickly for them anyway, and they still got a chance to win the division actually. So who knows? But I don't see something looks like, I don't know if Lamar is still hurt or what it is, or they don't give Henry the ball enough. Maybe he ran out of gas too. We talked about Saquon last week. Something just ain't clicking with them offensively, man. And I don't even think they should have been in that situation with the Steelers. But shout out to the Steelers for pulling one out, man. Aaron Rodgers looked probably better than he's looked the last couple of weeks as well. So yeah, Lamar went 219 yards, 1 TD and 1 pick. And he's, coming off one of the most historic seasons in NFL history last year. He had, I know he's been hurt and banged up, but something just doesn't look right with them, man. So, there's rumors about both of these coaches in this game, Tomlin and Harbaugh. Probably this may be their last year. They are the two longest tenured coaches in the NFL right now with their team. So at some point, maybe the message gets a little stale, or it's just time for a change of scenery. So I think you may see some changes pretty soon in Baltimore if they don't make the playoffs, or if they do, man. I think it may just be about that time, and maybe they can get some fresh blood in there. But Ravens, man, I'm holding out hope for y'all, but I think all hope may be lost, man. I'm just gonna put it that way.
If they don't get it, that was a big game for them yesterday. They really needed that game versus the Steelers. And like you said, man, it's looking like things it's getting real. It's getting late real early.
It is, man.
And things have started. I guess, like you said, the message is getting stale. I mean, we've been waiting for Harbaugh to, win a Super Bowl. We've been waiting for
Lamar
to win a Super Bowl, and it has not took place. You would definitely think it was this year. It was going to happen. Especially with Mahomes, them, kind of getting out the way. Yeah, as you've seen that decline last year.
Yeah,
you would think that, they would kick in the second gear, and it just hadn't happened. And now it's looking like it may be getting away from them.
Yeah, man. That's the thing. Like you said, Mahomes is gone, or not gone, but it's almost like, and I hate to keep calling this guy Jordan or whatever, but it's like when Jordan left in 94 and 95, like, oh, we got a chance, man. Who's going to be the team to step up? And I would kind of look at Lamar like a Hakeem Olajuwon kind of guy, like, hey, man, if you want to get your ring, Mike gone right now. He down, or it's your chance to go get a couple on, kick your feet up and be like, hey, man, I did what I was supposed to do. And you'll be immortalized for forever. But, it's a blown opportunity right now. That's what it seems to be. And maybe Josh Allen, who we're going to talk about a little bit later on, maybe this is his year. Who knows, man? But it's wide open in the AFC. And we say that because the two teams at the top have not been proven yet. You got a second-year quarterback with both of them teams. Two coaches who are pretty good, and Vrabel, who, had some playoff experience with the Titans. And, of course, Sean Payton, Super Bowl coach. And my, much as I hate to say it, I guess the Broncos might be the team. I mean, I don't know. I mean, I trust their defense more than anybody. I still don't trust Bo Nix, but Sean Payton is a proven guy, so we'll see what happens, man. But the Ravens, they blew it, man. They blew it. And they got robbed, of course, but you got to take care of your business. Don't let it come down to that, man. Another team that may have a chance, BeeWoo, team that I ain't gonna say you, but I laughed at them though, man. When they hired this coach, looked like Gomer Pyle up there at the press conference. My Duval. Yeah, man. But lo and behold, the Jags are in third place as far as the AFC, and they take first place over in the AFC South, man. They dominate the Colts. One thing I will say we got right about this, and I said this about, I think when they left Germany, I might have said this after they beat the Falcons in the overtime game. I said, Colts ain't gonna make the playoffs, man. And at the time, they was 8-2, right there with the Denver Broncos and the Patriots. And since then, it's been downhill. They lost a couple more games, man. They are right now in third in playoff hunt. Indiana Jones, they quarterback with an Achilles injury. He's out for the season now. And it's gotten so bad for the Colts, BeeWoo, that Phillip Rivers is coming in for an audition at this point, man. The speed of starting quarterback. That's how bad it got.
I heard that, and on the way in, I heard that, and I was like, "What did they?" I know they just didn't say Phil Rivers.
Is something wrong with my radio?
Yeah, man. And I'm like, what? Phillip Rivers?
Yeah. That Phillip Rivers. Yeah.
You got a quarterback on your bench, man. And you gonna call me and Earl to come play quarterback?
Might as well, man. He right in our age range.
yeah. Like, man, that is, I don't know. If was he supposed to work out tomorrow? Or?
Yeah, he's supposed to be working out for the team.
Today or tomorrow.
Yeah, if you're watching this right now, he may be working out at this moment.
Yeah.
Now they drafted the quarterback 3 years ago, Anthony Richardson. They say he's on, and I didn't even notice, he's on injured reserve, I guess, or he was previously. He had some kind of freak accident injury. I don't even know what that means. That hurt his eye in the locker room or something. So,
wow.
But yeah, man, it's crazy, man. I think they may not want that young man to play for some reason. If you go on to Phillip Rivers, at this point, I may take the Anthony Richardson boy with one eye over Phillip Rivers, man. Phillip Rivers ain't played in 5 years. He last played in 2020 with the Colts.
I think Anthony Richardson might have shot himself in the foot when he called for himself to be
timeout. Yeah, coach.
It
ain't been the same since then, man.
You can't. What you cannot do as a quarterback of a football team
is asked to come out.
You got to need timeout. Like you're running back, wide receiver. But
anybody but you. Yeah, that was. Yeah, we never seen that like that before, man. that was a little different. Yeah. They got load management in the NBA, man. Maybe you're trying to start a trend in the NFL.
I think that's it. But man, that is not a good look.
Yeah. It's been all downhill for us then, man. So, we'll see. I think the Colts season is pretty much done at this point, man. But yeah, man, they're in third place right now behind the Texans and the Jaguars. So at 8-5, they lost 3 in a row. And once again, the Falcons make people look like fools go, man. So they won their last game against the Falcons, and they've been in trouble since then, man. But yeah, we'll see what happens there. But Jacksonville, even though Jacksonville is in first place, they only a game up on the Texans. So, we show a lot of love to the D'Amico Ryans on this show and the Texans. So anything can happen with that. Those two teams gonna battle it out for that division. And I think they've already played both times. So yeah, they split their games earlier this season. So I don't know how the tiebreakers work with that, but stay tuned to see what happens in that AFC South. Now, another big game, man. And speaking of the AFC North, the Bengals still had an outside chance maybe to win that division, and they came out guns a-blazing after the big win on Thanksgiving over the Ravens. They come out dominating early on against the Bills and Josh Allen, but for some reason, Joe Burrow decided to start throwing a lot of interceptions and pretty much let the Bills back in the door. And Josh Allen, America's sweetheart at quarterback, man. They love this guy. I heard I was watching a clip of Josh Allen, man, and Elijah was watching it with me, and they kept saying, "This guy's John Elway. He's John Elway." And Elijah said, "No, man, he's Josh Allen." I said, "Yeah, man. He don't even know who John Elway is, but yeah." He could tell they was glazing a lot at that point. He's like, they got to relax, man. He just Josh Allen. But they love Josh Allen. And I guess he does a lot of things for you to love him, man. But had the big run in this game that kind of brought and sealed the deal as well. But yeah, man, Josh Allen, this is his year, I guess. They're in second place right now in the division. chasing down the Patriots. They lost to the Patriots earlier. I told you when they lost to the Dolphins, and maybe I got to rethink this too, man, because the Dolphins are 6-7. Dolphins still got an outside chance to make the playoffs, man. As much as we crapped on them all season,
the
they got the
Dolphins
same record as the Chiefs.
to Atlanta, and they have
not right.
been getting right ever since that game, man. And,
yeah,
that's and they hadn't looked back since then, really.
Man, the first coach they was talking about firing was Mike McDaniel. And some kind of way, like you don't even hear that no more. Like he might win coach of the year for the way he turned this thing around, man. So
yeah,
man. But they right in the mix, man. They beat up on the. I say that to say, yeah, the Bills still got a little bit of a dog fight too, man. So, I don't know if they're gonna catch the Patriots. Patriots on the 10-game win streak. They had to buy this, so they stay where they are. And of course, the Broncos on the 10-game win streak too. But if ever there was a season, Buffalo Bills, y'all have experienced a lot of heartache as well, man. Back in the 90s, some of y'all may not be old enough to remember these folks lost 4 Super Bowls in a row. And now, since they had Josh Allen, every year has been their year. But it hasn't been their year because they get there and they lose to Patrick Mahomes every year. But Ding Dong, the witch might be dead, man. So, who knows?
And you might not have to worry about Pat.
Might not have to go through Kansas City, man. Yeah. So we'll see. We'll see if he can make something happen, man. yeah. But we'll keep an eye on Josh Allen and the Bills, man. I'm not ready to crown them yet, but that could be the team that ultimately benefits from all of this chaos in the AFC. We do a little show called Bird Talk BeeWoo. We talked about the Falcons, and we didn't really even talk about this game too much, but I guess on this end, we can talk about the Seahawks because they are 9-3 now as well. One of the better teams in the NFL, and in the mix, or 10-3, excuse me, not 9-3. We moved to 10-3, yeah. So right there for one of the best records in the NFC with the Rams fighting for them, that division lead. Beat up on the Falcons. I mean, we talked about this time. We just talked about the Dolphins getting right against them, man. It's something in the water. If you go in that dome down there at Mercedes-Benz and you handle your business, usually things work out pretty well for you, man. That's, the Crimson Tide and the Bulldogs and all the teams that have success in that building and everybody that plays the Falcons as well. Usually you lead there and you got a good little mojo going. So we'll see what happens with the Seahawks, man. They got a big win, man. Now,
Seahawks definitely handle their business like a 10-3 football team. After halftime, they just went out there and they just went to work, man.
That kid, I'm glad I'm gonna call him JSN because I've been butchering his name. And again, man, I guess the colonizers in me has not allowed me to be able to speak that language. But in Jigba, he's one of the best in the business, man. He did it again. 7 catches, 92 yards, 2 TDs. I think, which I heard this stat at the beginning of the game, and I was surprised. Your boy AJ Terrell had not given up a touchdown all season. I was like, what? Okay. I mean, and sometimes if you watch a team a lot, you really know what's going on with the players, and the folks who don't watch them, they kind of just go off reputation like, oh, this guy's pretty good, or read the stat sheet and be like, oh, this guy's great. So, I mean, even though he hadn't allowed a touchdown, he definitely has now. But I sort of figured I was a little I could predict that this would happen against Mr. Njigba, man, that he was gonna probably have a pretty good day, man. So and he did that. I didn't mention this, man. I was reading a tweet today. I don't even know this guy's name because if I could remember it, I would shout it out. But he probably said the dumbest thing I've ever heard. He said the Falcons need to fire Raheem Morris. Now, if you watch Bird Talk, not that crazy. I may have even said that. But right after he made that sentence, he continued to say, and get a good look at Zach Robinson as the interim coach. I said, boy, you tell me you never watched an Atlanta Falcon game without telling me, man. That is it. And the comments proceeded to light him up from here to Seattle. Sir, Zach Robinson is going to get kicked out the door first before Raheem. We're going to tell him, hey, and take your buddy Raheem with you. That's how that'll work, man. But, yeah, that just made me think of that.
I do not know where that would have – how that would have came about.
Get a look at him for what? To do what?
how somebody could even speak that.
Listen, man.
You know, you definitely have to be a casual fan and
That's
say
it,
that.
man. Yeah, you just tweeting something at that point, like, oh yeah, man, Zach Robinson. Yeah. That's a name I heard before. He's supposed to be. That's what he said too. He said, oh, he's a Sean McVay disciple. I said, man, I don't even usually respond to people's messages and stuff, but I had to leave a comment. I said, please don't ever mention him and Sean McVay in the same sentence unless you're saying they both are human beings. That's the only thing they got in common. Because other than that, yeah, I don't know. They both coach football, but they not in the same atmosphere, hemisphere, whatever you want to call it, man. That was crazy. But yeah, that one was, yeah, man. So the big ups that AJ Terrell was getting just made me think about that. A lot of these national media people will, kind of just pop in and say some crazy stuff, and they have no idea what's actually going on with the team, man. So yeah, man, Zach Robinson is gonna be on the first thing smoking. He should be. If he ain't, it may be a ride in Atlanta, man, because people are definitely tired of that joker, even probably more so than Raheem Morris. So, yeah. But stay tuned, Seahawks fans. We'll see if they can chase down this other team who bounced back. The Rams, of course, lost last week to the Panthers. Panthers seem to be a legit playoff contender anyway. Maybe not a championship contender, but they're right in the mix. And Rams got a big victory over the Cardinals. They take care of business. This is what you're supposed to do. You play a bad team. Matthew Stafford got back on track, did his thing in that game. So, yeah, man. Rams are right now the number 1 seed. And like I said, I think Green Bay is currently number 2. Seattle, even though they're 10-3, kind of like the situation last year with the Lions and the Vikings, even though they're right there neck and neck, they may end up being the 5 seed and having to go on the road right now. As it stands, they would have to go to Tampa Bay to go play if the playoffs started today. So, winning that division could be a big deal from either being the number 1 seed in the bye week or you got to go on the road for the first game in the playoffs. So a lot at stake. Both of those teams want to keep trying to win their games too, man. So we'll keep an eye on that, man. But the Rams, I still think the Rams are the best team in the NFC. I think, Panthers are not as bad as we thought they were, and they can sneak up on you and beat you if they catch you on the right day. So that might have been just what happened with them last week, but they got themselves back together, man. And of course, like I said, Matthew Stafford, man, he's probably the quarterback out of all the quarterbacks in the NFC that I trust the most. So, I got to ride with that, man. And Sean McVay.
Yeah, I mean, Matthew Stafford is that guy. I loved him ever since he was at Georgia, and he probably, the best quarterback right now in the NFC.
Yeah, and they got weapons. They got a good running game. They got 2 good wide receivers in Nakua and Devontae Adams. So, yeah, they're going to be a tough team to beat, man. Pretty good defense, too. Now, we talked about the Broncos. We talked about the Patriots earlier, and the Broncos got a win over the Raiders. I think they won that game by 7. I think it was 24-17. Yeah, so Broncos play a lot of tight games, man. And as long as they got Bo Nix, both teams may be in the game. That's the thing. But they got a pretty good defense. Bo Nix actually, hey, man, I'm going to take a shot at Bo Nix every week. If you're new here, and if you're a Bo Nix fan, if you're part of his family, I'm sorry. I just don't like the guy, man. Not as a person, just as a football player. I don't think he's that good, man. But he did go 31 for 38, 212 yards. And I think the key to what the Broncos are going to try to do, just don't turn the ball over. Don't make no mistakes, Bo Nix. Make a play here, there. Let our defense do their thing. Run the ball pretty good. And that's the recipe for them to be all right. And it's been working. They won 10 in a row doing that. So, I ain't going to hate on them too much, man. But, yeah, we'll see.
Yeah, man. I'm not a Bo Nix fan either, but, the guy has.
I'm about to say, man, you trying to leave. Bo Nix. Sorry, man. You seen Bo Nix as much as I did, man.
Yeah. I like I said, when we start having this conversation, it's a testament to who Sean Payton.
Yeah, I'm never gonna say good things about Sean Payton either, though. So there you go, man. Bo, you just happen to be with the wrong person. I seen you too much, and then you done teamed up with somebody I hate. So there you go, man. I don't know what to tell you, but I'm gonna keep hating on both of y'all, man. Y'all and the Patriots, man. And that's what we said. Will they keep pace with the Patriots? Well, maybe they will, but I I think both of them teams still not gonna make it, man. So I guess that makes me a Buffalo Bills fan now. I guess, man. Whoever, I don't know, whoever's playing against them, I'm rooting for that team, man. You can believe that. So I don't want the Broncos to get no kind of shine, and I definitely don't want the Patriots to. But I gotta admit it, man. Right now, it's shaping up to look like they're gonna be the two teams to beat, man. You know, they got the Colts out of there. You can't trust the Jaguars, who are currently third right now. Buffalo has been up and down, like we said. They're the fourth place or fifth place team, I think, right now, as it was. The Chargers, my number one rule is don't trust the Chargers. So you got that out the way. And then Pittsburgh is the other playoff team. So Aaron Rodgers is 170 years old. And Tomlin ain't won a playoff game since Obama was the president. So, yeah, man. It's going to be a rough January for me watching these playoffs, probably, man. One of these two teams I don't like is probably going to wind up being in the mix, man. So, you know, hopefully my Eagles or Rams or somebody in the NFC get it together and beat them. Now, the team we talked about these teams earlier on Bird Talk as well, but the Bucs lose to the Saints, man. And, you know, we're NFC South guys, so we know this happens a lot. Almost every year, I think the Saints usually beat the Buccaneers, man, no matter what it is. Yeah. You know, they seem to just have their number, man. Like, when you get these division games, man, it's difficult. Teams know each other. They're used to facing each other. You can kind of throw the records out the way. And Tampa Bay, as much as they needed to win, they fall short. And the Saints have done this to Carolina. They've done this to Tampa Bay now as well. Haven't beat the but, you know, it's still a lot of time left the last game of the season. We'll see what happened that game. But, yeah, man, NFC South rivalry. And the Bucs are 7-6 right now. They are currently, I guess they got the tiebreaker against the Panthers, but, you know, they play the Panthers twice the last 4 games of the season. So the division is going to be settled between those two teams pretty much. Falcons have been eliminated. Saints is eliminated a couple weeks ago as well, I think. So, yeah, I don't – as much as I like Baker Mayfield, I still trust Baker more than Bryce Young, I guess. So I think the Bucs are probably going to find a way to win the division. You know, one of them ways to find it is the Thursday night game against the Falcons. So we're going to see what happens with that. But, yeah, man, it looks like nobody wants to win this division, man. That's the thing. And, you know, it's a sad state of affairs because it was all right there if you're a Falcon fan. They had every chance in the world to make this thing right. You blow all these close games, and you could be in the driver's seat right now, man. But, you know, so be it, I guess, man. It is what it is, man. It is what it is, man.
Yeah, man. I think you know, I think you know, even though the Bucs are kind of on a spiral trend right now, you got Carolina about to get ready to play the Saints. Carolina, I don't want to say that they're going to beat the Saints, but
yeah,
probably is what's going to happen. And yeah, and we probably will wind up, you know, beating the Bucs. I don't know. A lot of these, I think a lot. Yeah. I think a lot of these players have checked out. So it's still all up in the air, man. Like you said, Baker loves to play the Atlanta Falcons. It seems like everybody, even Bryce, like to play them now. You know, I mean,
who don't love to play him?
He has definitely had his best. You know, the Falcons probably a reason why he's still around, per se, in the league. But yeah, Baker definitely has fun playing these guys. It's gonna be interesting, man, to see how this game plays out in about 2 days. It might be a tough stomach if you're a Falcons fan.
It can go either way, man. It could be we did it, or it could be woo boy. I wish I never had seen it. And you had a lot of if you've been a Falcon fan, you had a lot more of them, man. Why these boys put me through this? A lot more than you wanted. So yeah.
And if the Falcons would he still had something to play for. This is a Thursday night game. Everybody know we like to show up in prime time. So that's why I say, man,
Yeah.
it's gonna be interesting. If they have not checked out. He said, I heard you say earlier, Ross said, hey, don't show up for work.
Yeah. If you don't want to beat the
Yeah,
Buccaneers, don't show up for work on Monday. So the reports are that the building was empty on Monday night. Yeah. So we'll see, man. It's still some guys playing for some stuff, man. A lot of them guys who out there playing right now, they are playing for jobs. Mr. Seals, the fourth, Tompkins, all them guys like that. Yeah, they trying to stick around in the league or make a name for themselves. So what better time to do it than now, man? You got Algier, who probably is playing to see if somebody can pick him up for a big contract or something as a backup. So it's gonna be some guys having a chance to,
man, I'm gonna hate to
try to
see
make a name.
Algier leave.
Yeah. I mean,
I hate to see him leave, man.
you got so many holes on this team, man. You gotta, can you afford to pay him and fix everything else you got going on? So, who knows, man? It remains to be seen, man. But yeah, that'll be something to watch for Thursday night, man. Shameless plug, catch Bird Talk. We're gonna keep you covered on that, man, and talk about what happened with that game. And of course, next week on our show, we'll talk about the Panthers and Saints as well. Now, BeeWoo, another one of your teams. We haven't really talked about this team too much, man. The Lions. They are currently in third place. They played on the last Thursday night, and the Cowboys, who were coming off the joyous occasion of beating the Chiefs on Thursday, winning that game in Thanksgiving over the Chiefs, come up short. 44 points allowed. They don't have no kind of defense. Special teams let them down. Jameer Gibbs went crazy in that game.
They Cowboy.
Yeah, I mean, that's what they do, man. What do you expect?
That's what they do.
What do you expect, man?
That's what they do.
Yeah. Look like they got a little bit of hope. Oh, we may make the playoffs. Oh, this our year, and whoop, nope, shut it down, man.
Yep. So, that's what they did. They Cowboys.
Yeah, so the Lions needed that game, though, man. They moved to 8-5. Cowboys 6-1. They still have a chance, I guess. If mathematically they have not been eliminated out of it yet, but they are running out of opportunities as well.
Stay tuned.
Yeah, it's only a matter of time, like you said, man. Now, the game that we really want to talk about, man, it's a lot to unpack in this one, man. Shedeur Sanders, our nephew, man, and Cam Ward, he like our little cousin as well. Battled it out in Cleveland, man. The results of this game, not important necessarily. Tennessee actually wins the game by 2, which we're going to get back to, but in a minute as well. 31-29. And Shedeur Sanders, man, big time game. 364 yards, 3 TDs, passing, 1 rushing TD. He threw a pick, but he was just trying to make a play when he did that. But pretty good ball game, man. One guy's the first overall pick. One guy was the fifth round pick, excuse me. And if you just watch that game, you would have thought Shedeur was the guy who was the number 1 overall pick the way he played. And that's not a knock on Cam Ward, but Shedeur had a very good game, man. And I think I misplaced this stat. I had it somewhere written down, but I know he's one of the first quarterbacks, or first in a long time anyway, with 300 passing yards, 3 TDs, and a rushing TD in the game. Yeah, he, balled out, man. And so much hate from the coach, Mr. Stefanski, after putting the team in position to tie the game up, 2-point conversion, he takes his quarterback out of the game and tries to run the Wildcat on a play that just goes haywire right away. And, and yeah, man, as much as I want Shedeur to be successful, I probably really want him. If they don't fire their coach, they got to find a way to get Shedeur out of Cleveland, because that man means him no well, man, obviously. And it's crazy.
Yeah, I mean, I do not understand it. Yeah, man, that is, if you talking about hating, that is some real hating there, man. Like you got the quarterback to do it. He got it in him.
Yeah.
And last play of the game, you take him out and put him on the bench.
Yeah. It's crazy,
yeah, man. I you hear a quarterback that they don't want to be at places Shador has every right now to say, man, I want to be out of here.
Yeah, I think
Every right.
hopefully this worked out. We talked about the guys putting stuff on film. He gave you a lot of good film. He showed you 360 yards, 3 TDs. He has a great connection with what's my gentleman, Harold Fanning. Him
Come
and
on
Fanning.
home, man. Come on home.
Man, that'll be a sight to see, I guess, man.
Come on home.
That'll be a sight to see, man, if that happened that way. Hey, and hey, let's just dream a little bit here, man. You may have a coaching opportunity as well, man. Bring Prime and Shador on back, man. Get a fan something cheerful, man.
That would be so ATL, man.
Listen, man, if we're not going to win, at least let us have something to be excited about, man. There you go, man. Bring Prime home, bring nephew home, man, and let's do this thing, man. Let's make it a party in the Benz every single weekend, man. Turn it up, man.
It would definitely be a sight to see.
Yeah, hey, man. Yeah.
But I don't think Deion would take that job falling behind Rod.
No, I think he's gonna let Shador do his thing in the NFL, man. Yeah. But I'm just saying though, Deion, if if it was ever a thing, if anybody can say the Falcons, maybe it's the most famous Falcon of all, old prime time, man. Come on back home. He told us the dome was his house. This is my house, the old Georgia dome. Come on back home, win us a Super Bowl, make this your house too, man. One thing he knows how to do is recruit people. He knows how to have all the coaches. He got all the coaches in the world out there in Colorado with him, man. He bring guys in. So who knows, man? Who knows, man? We can dream, That just warmed my heart just thinking about it. It's never going to happen. But that's the first time I done smiled thinking about the Falcons in about 8 years, man. So there you go.
Not going to happen.
Nah, man. But Shador, like you said, seriously, though, man, if they don't fire Cleveland's coach, hopefully Shador can land somewhere with a team that actually needs a quarterback and wants to allow him to shine and do what he does, man. Because, he's showing he got the pedigree to do it, man. I think people forget his father is a Hall of Fame athlete, played sports. So, even though he's not the athlete his daddy was, some of that got sprinkled in him somewhere, man. And one thing he's confident and he show up. He made some big plays in that game, tried to bring you back. He won a big game for you. First quarterback in the history of the last 30 years for your franchise to win their first game. So he's doing all these firsts for your franchise. Like, how are you hating on this guy? I mean, he got to explain something. Mr. Stefanski, you got to explain yourself, sir. We don't understand. It's looking a little crazy right now, man. And I don't want to accuse you of that, my boy, but come on, Mr. Stefanski. You got to tell us something, man. You got to come up with something a little better than, the player or whatever you've been calling him. You scared. You won't even say the man's name, man. So, yeah, it's crazy out here, man. But we'll continue to see what's going on with Shador. They did say he's gonna start the rest of the game, so which we should have known anyway that was gonna happen. But I guess an announcement had to be made just because Mr. Stefanski, you never know with him, man. So he may have changed his mind to put Dylan Gabriel back out there. And last but not least, man, we need to cue up the boys, the men, man. How do I say goodbye? They're not quite gone yet, but they definitely will not win the division for the first time in 9 years. The Chiefs, they took an L on Sunday Night Football to the Texans, 20-10. Patrick Mahomes threw 3 interceptions, man.
He's the problem.
Jesus Christ.
And you
ain't lying though.
And Patrick Mahomes is the problem, and they was trying to dress him up the entire game. And I like Patrick Mahomes, but man, I tell you, man, the announcers were trying to really dress him up like that dude. And he is that dude. He has been. But man, come on, give me a break, man. Give me a break. The man sitting here throwing picks right here in your face. And, he's gonna do this. He's gonna give me a break.
They just hoping and wishing, man. 14 for 33, 160 yards and 3 interceptions. Boy, that reads like a Desmond Ritter stat line, man. Not a Patrick Mahomes stat line. Yeah, that's pretty bad, man. That's one of the worst. That's got to be the worst game he's ever had in his life, probably since Little League. And now the Texans got a very good defense. But Come on, Patrick, man. That was crazy. That was people hoping for the magic to come on, and it never seems to have come, man.
Never happened.
Yeah, and it's spooky. Now, one thing I don't like about this is all the boss. I didn't know I follow, or maybe this just comes on my algorithm because I have a great disdain for all of these people from Boston and New England. But I keep hearing the great debate about who's the GOAT is over with. Tom Brady never would have done this. Tom Brady never didn't make the playoffs. So Tom Brady never didn't win the division. Tom Brady went 10 years without winning the Super Bowl at one point. So let's relax a little bit. Like, Patrick Mahomes has been to 3 Super Bowls in a row, I think, and won 3 of the last 5. So, let's just relax a little bit. He is having a bad season, and he's only 30 years old, I think, or 31 or something like that. So he's still, he may be able to get it back together, man. You have some down years. It was some years Tom Brady started looking like he wasn't Tom Brady no more. Then he picked it back up. So, this may just be part of the course at the moment right now. But yeah, it's a wrap for the Chiefs, man. I don't think they still got a chance to make the playoffs, but yeah, I don't think it's gonna happen. They got to leapfrog a lot of people. They lost to Houston already, who they chasing. They lost to the Chargers already. They behind them. They can't win the division. So yeah, it might be time to pack them up, man. I think the dynasty is at least on pause at this moment. It may be over with, but yeah.
I don't want to say it's over with, but it's definitely on pause, a long pause where the screensaver is about to come up because it's been on pause so long. But yeah, man, they are definitely looking like it's coming to the end of the road.
And the funny thing about this is, BeeWoo, last year we set up here I know for me personally, I set up here every week and said, man, the Chiefs is done, man. But they just kept, and I think that's why what's your boy's name, man? Who does the Sunday night games with Tarico? I think that's why he kept kind of saying, like, oh man, he's going, because you've seen him do it so many times. They find a way to win. And I don't know how they kept doing it last year, but whatever devil they paid off, they had to give back whatever they had, because this year they can none of them games.
Yeah.
Like they was winning every single one of them last year by 1 point, 2 points, find a way to win. The Broncos blow an extra point, missed the kick off the upright, like all kind of stuff was happening, and they was just finding a way to win all the way to the Super Bowl before my Eagles took them down, right? But yeah, this year it's been the total opposite, man. They can't find a way to win any of these games. Close game, they gonna lose it. You can book that. So it's been the reverse of it, man. Maybe they should have saved some of them, spread them out a little bit for this year. But yeah, it's tough to see, man. It is what it is, though, man. It is what it is. I don't want to say that, like you said, that it's over with. It is. It's a pause, like you said, and maybe they can regroup, get some guys. And I think Kelsey is probably done. He's gonna probably run off into the sunset. I think I heard today Andy Reid is 70 years old too. So you got to start thinking about, is Andy Reid gonna keep doing this, man? He's been coaching for a long time, since I was in middle school, I think, a junior high. So back with McNabb and all them, man. So yeah, it's it may be Patrick Mahomes may still be there, I'm sure, because they're gonna pay him and try to keep him, but they're gonna have to, reshuffle some things around him to keep this thing going. So we'll see what happens with that, man. Now, a Monday night game coming up, man, as we record
new
this.
Faces in new places. Maybe coming to Kansas City.
True indeed.
A lot of coaches out there, looking for new places to be.
Yeah. Send him Zach Robinson, man. He's a genius.
Yeah.
See what Mahomes can do with that.
Yeah.
He'll really be the GOAT. He can win with him, man. But yeah, man. Yeah. Right now, as we're recording this, the Eagles are in trouble already, man. They're down 7-3. We'll see what happens with them, man. Chargers are up on them. They're out in LA playing. So yeah, rough season for the Eagles, man. They seem to be spiraling as well. You think they're gonna be all right? Yeah, I mean, Chargers, so anything is possible. But
they gotta be all right, man. They the Eagles, man. They gotta be all right.
Listen, man. Listen. They may not be all right, man. It's not looking like they're all right.
You win this game, you're 9-4, man. How can't what's the problem?
It's how it looks, man. That's the thing. It's how it looks. You might be 9-4, but it's an ugly 9-4. Like you know.
As the Falcons fans, would they rather be 9-4?
Well, see, that's the thing, man. When you are an Eagles fan like myself, man, you know, y'all will take them how you get them. When you spoil, though, you want to win prettily. You want to win going away, as they say, man. You want to win in a certain kind of fashion, and the luxury of a guy like AJ Brown saying, "Yeah, we won the Super Bowl, but man, I want to catch the ball though." Like that's what we playing for, to win the Super Bowl. But they at the point now where that don't even matter no more. Now I want a style and profile when I win. So, that may be part of the problem, actually. That they may want to style and profile a little too much and can't get out of their own way. But yeah, listen, man. If they weren't in the division with the Cowboys and all of them, man, I would not have any faith that they would even make the playoffs at this point because they keep losing. But that's the one thing they got going for them. I think the Cowboys won't be able to catch them. So they're going to win the division. Now it's just a matter of, who you match up against. As of right now, they would have to play San Fran. And I hate to keep seeing them play San Fran in the playoffs. So know how that's went for them. But, San Fran ain't been great. So who knows, man. But yeah. I mean, it remains to be seen. You say they got to win because they got to. But, I don't know, man. It's going to be a tough road. Man, we literally seen this happen 2 years ago.
You got to start putting the ball back in Saquon's hand, and you'll be all right. You got to do that.
Yeah, man. I mean, yeah. Does your coach know that though? That's the problem.
You got to start putting the ball back in Saquon's hand.
Saquon got 7 carries so far for 39 yards.
Let's do what got you there, and it ain't.
Well, they say dance with the girl you brought to the dance or to whatever. Yeah. Sometimes we like other things, though, man. We get a wandering eye, so we want to try to dance.
AJ Brown out here calling for the ball, and he don't even know what it is.
Yeah, man. So we'll see what happens, man. Y'all comment below. Tell us what you think, man. Right now, if your team is in this thing. If you're a Broncos fan, I've been crapping on y'all all season. I would love to hear some talk back from y'all, man. Patriots fan, y'all paper champs. Y'all gonna eventually have to see somebody. And if it comes down to the Broncos and the Patriots, I'm probably gonna go with the Broncos, I guess, man, because I never root for the Patriots. So even though the Broncos caused me some heartache in my life as well, but
I'm not a fan of neither.
Nah, me either, man. That's what I said. I guess I might have to be. Yeah. I might have to root for Buffalo, man. But who knows? Yeah, it's making it real tough right now. But y'all comment below, tell us what y'all think, man. Like I said, the last 4 weeks of the season, you're starting to see snow. You're starting to get, right down to the nitty gritty of things, man. 4 weeks left. All of it is still kind of up in the air. Some teams that's the number 1 seed right now may not even make the playoffs. Who knows, man? It's a possibility that the Rams, who are number 1, they could be knocked out. I don't think they will be, but who knows? So, keep your eyes open, man. Keep enjoying this last stretch run. Myself and BeeWoo will be here to get you through all of it, man. Give you our opinions, and of course, we welcome yours as well, man. And also, as always, make sure you continue to subscribe to the channel and turn your notifications on so you don't miss a thing. As well, we do this every single Tuesday, cover 2, and we also got Bird Talk. Man, it's almost like pulling teeth right now to do Bird Talk. So, but Falcon fans, we here for you though, man. So
show us in syndication.
We're gonna do reruns, man. They put up all episode, man. It's gonna fit whatever it is, man. Oh, Falcons special team. Oh, they missed the kick. Oh, yeah. But watch that. Tell a friend, man. Tell a hattie. Y'all know how we do. BeeWoo, you got anything else for the people, man?
Hey, man, go watch this Eagles Chargers game. Peace up, A-Town down.
I can't see it. Fly, Eagles, fly. Come on, Eagles, get it together, man. We need y'all. I don't know what he's chopping for, man. Go Braves. Maybe that's what it's for.
Who is it, man?
Eagles, man. It's a disappearing act, though. Maybe you see it, maybe you don't. Who knows?
Next week, he'll be saying, hey, that was a Chiefs hat I had on.
Hey, man, listen, man. Not the Chiefs no more, man. I told you I got to go. I'm going to make a little trip to the store, man. I got a couple things to pick up. So you never know what may happen, man. I told you I'm with whoever is a bird. That's all I'm going to say, man. Ravens. Eagles, Falcons. It's a bird I left out, man. You never know, man. I might be with the 12, man. Foreshadowing, leading the boom. You never know. All this time, it might have been him, man. But yeah, man, peace. We'll see y'all next week, man. Y'all be safe out there in these streets. Wow.